Nigel Farage is a person of interest in the U.S. counterintelligence investigation that is looking into possible collusion between the Kremlin and Donald Trump's presidential campaign, The Guardian has been told. Sources with knowledge of the investigation said the former Ukip leader had raised the interest of FBI investigators because of his relationships with individuals connected to both the Trump campaign and Julian Assange, the WikiLeaks founder whom Farage visited in March. WikiLeaks published troves of hacked emails last year that damaged Hillary Clinton's campaign and is suspected of having cooperated with Russia through third parties, according to recent congressional testimony by the former CIA Director John Brennan, who also said the adamant denials of collusion by Assange and Russia were disingenuous. Farage has not been accused of wrongdoing and is not a suspect or a target of the U.S. investigation. But being a person of interest means investigators believe he may have information about the acts that are under investigation and he may therefore be subject to their scrutiny. Sources who spoke to The Guardian said it was Farage's proximity to people at the heart of the investigation that was being examined as an element in their broader inquiry into how Russia may have worked with Trump campaign officials to influence the U.S. election. One of the things the intelligence investigators have been looking at is points of contact and persons involved, one source said. If you triangulate Russia, WikiLeaks, Assange, and Trump associates, the person who comes up with the most hits is Nigel Farage. He's right in the middle of these relationships. He turns up over and over again. There's a lot of attention being paid to him. The source mentioned Farage's links with Roger Stone, Trump's longtime political advisor who has admitted being in contact with Ukip 2.0, a hacker whom U.S. intelligence agencies believe to be a Kremlin agent. Farage's spokesman said he had never worked with Russian officials and described The Guardian's questions about Farage's activities as verging on the hysterical. Advertisement. Nigel has never been to Russia, let alone worked with their authorities, the spokesman said. But he did not respond to questions about whether Farage was aware of the FBI inquiry, had hired a lawyer in connection to the matter, or when Farage first met Trump. The spokesman also declined to comment on whether Farage had received compensation from the Russian state-backed media group RT for his media appearances. RT, which has featured Farage about 3 times over the last 18 months, also declined to comment, citing confidentiality. Farage has said he only met Assange once but declined to say how long the two have known each other. The FBI's National Press Office said it had no comment on Farage. The former Ukip leader has voiced his support for the Russian president, calling Vladimir Putin the leader he most admired, in a 2014 interview. Ukip also has history with Assange. Gerard Batten, a Ukip member of the European Parliament, MEP, defended the WikiLeaks founder in a speech in the European Parliament and